And today we have Epstein's Never-Ending Rage by Papa Meat. Yes, it's been a minute since we've seen a Papa Meat video, and you dropped a video on a topic that I actually want to talk about. So for the people over on YouTube, twitch.tv/Brando or whatever, if you want to see the reactions live in real time, and like, subscribe, and let's get into that.
If you've been online at all for the past couple days, it's basically impossible to avoid the topic we're going to cover today. And that's because on Friday, January 30th, the United States Department of Justice, the DOJ, released another batch of the files pertaining to Jeffrey Epstein, an additional 3 million pages at that. There are now over 6 million files in the public record detailing the horrific crimes Epstein has committed, including chilling videos, images, and first-hand accounts from victims that have come out. Much of this content is being scrutinized for being poorly redacted, despite the DOJ ensuring multiple layers of review and quality control. However, the identity of at least...
Bro, people were like Control-C and Control-Ving it, and then it would be unredacted. Like, this is the government, by the way. This is the Department of Justice that can't do that, right?
40 survivors have been revealed throughout the documents, with some admitting the experience to be re-traumatizing and disturbing. Some of these photos include the naked bodies of victims, unredacted, leaving publications like the New York Times to personally notify the Department of Justice to push for further redactions. Am I going fucking insane here? Is this not crazy? We should tell the government to redact more of their stuff. Hey, by the way, there's just uncensored photos here, you fucking morons. Oh, that must have slipped through the quality control. There are also reportedly thousands of redaction failures, and in some cases, duplicates of the same file were released with completely different redactions, revealing more information than intended. There are also other strange, blatant errors, like a photo of Michael Jackson and Diana Ross with their children.
Yeah, but these are just their kids. These aren't, which I guess, like, so I guess I kind of understand it, because it's like we don't want to show any children, but it makes it look way worse than what it is when the whole thing is about children being sexually abused. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Acted as if they're victims, despite it being a seemingly innocuous, publicly available
these
photo.
Are just,
it seems like they're trying to redact things, or they're just blindly, if there's any kind of children or anything, they're just throwing it over there without knowing what's bad or what's public or any of that kind of stuff. Regardless, tons of new information is now available, and it's morbidly fascinating to see just how much reach this person has. Not only are various well-known, powerful figures being named in these
that boy was trying to get on the island.
Also seems to have a hand in so much more than you could ever imagine, from video game microtransactions to political influence.
Hey, COD, bro. Hey, COD. Hey, Call of Duty. I know I'm pausing a lot. Hey, y'all need... Look at me. Y'all need to get rid of microtransactions. Not getting rid of microtransaction, but that COD points. What do you say we should call it? COD points? So we could just abbreviate it to CP? Yeah, y'all need to get rid of that, bro. Y'all need to get rid of that, bro. I already don't play Call of Duty as it is, but hey, this is a horrible look game.
4chan. In the interest of bringing more awareness to the story, we'd like to talk about some of the highlights as well as the internet discussions taking place around this subject. So, just let you know, trigger fucking warning, all that stuff. It's insane. The absurdity of these files is unbelievable. I think more people should know about it. It seems like right now the discussion feels deafening with the amount of stuff that's happening and people know about it, but it is unbelievable. Still, the amount of people that do not know, don't think it's real, or just don't care, or whatever. So I would like to take time to talk about this, just to, I don't know, be a person being like, hey, by the way, this is going on. A lot of bad shit in this video. Just letting you know, this is the warning.
You know it's a serious video when this motherfucker is not joking, bro. Him and Nick are not joking around, bro.
One of the most reoccurring revelations we see throughout these endless editions of files is just how many high-profile people are involved. One of which being President Donald Trump, who is supposedly referenced well over 5,300 times. Once more, alleging all sorts.
Good God, I didn't know it was that many. Like, I know bro was in there. 5,300 times your name comes up. But y'all were mad about Obama wearing a gray suit. priorities are cooked, man.
Of sexual
Priorities are
misconduct and
cooked.
bolstering the idea that he was much closer to Epstein than he is willing to admit. And in response, he simply
They
states
were
that,
homies.
quote, very important people told him that the information in the recent drop of the files absolves him, giving basically zero further details about whatever the fuck that means. People closely related to Trump were also named, like his Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick. He publicly stated that in 2005, he and his wife stopped associating with Epstein after an uncomfortable early interaction they had visiting his mansion located just next door to them in New York. After noticing a massage table in the center of the house, Epstein was told that he gets massages every day. He then stepped uncomfortably close to him and claimed he gets, quote, the right kind of massage, which supposedly revolted them so much they never wanted to see him again.
Socially, for business.
And then they was on that island, weren't
That
they?
guy was there. I wasn't going because he's gross.
This is all very suspicious considering that emails released in the files prove that he was planning a trip to Epstein's island in 2012, years later. Further documents even show that they planned to work together in 2018. The files make claims about even more worldly...
And then, like, wasn't it, like, widely known in, like, 2008 that the dude was creep? Like, he was, like... You get what I'm saying? 10 years later.
For example, FBI sources also claim that Jeffrey Epstein was the wealth manager of Vladimir Putin. The same goes for Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, formerly known as Prince Andrew, had his royal title stripped away due in part to his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. While he constantly denies this, the new files show further conversations with Epstein on top of images of him kneeling over an unidentified woman who could potentially be a 25-year-old Russian woman and not a child. Other high-powered, wealthy people such as Steve Tisch, the co-owner of the New York Giants, were seen exchanging vulgar messages about women Epstein was planning on hooking up with, though he publicly states that he never took him up on his offer. I never did it. It's not like I ever actually did it though. Football. Hey. Why did we trade Saquon? God. There are even big names in the tech space that are involved. Not just Sergey Brin, one of Google's co-founders, but Bill Gates himself. Even years after Epstein pled guilty to soliciting prostitution from minors in 2011, Bill Gates was continuing to spend time with them, despite his now ex-wife Melinda Gates urging him not to. This is part of the reason they got divorced in 2021. The recent files reveal allegations from Epstein that Bill Gates was cheating on his then wife and trying to hide a sexually transmitted disease he obtained from, quote, Russian girls. Part of the emails
I've heard this before, but it's still wild to hear
a claim
again.
That Gates was trying to request antibiotics that he would, quote, surreptitiously give to Melinda. Bill completely denies these claims, calling them absolutely absurd, which Epstein desperately wanted Gates to join a business venture, so the narrative is that this is blackmail and the truth of the whole situation's unclear, but come on, dude. Well, that's the easiest thing, too, is people can just say, it's blackmail. No! Come on!
He was blackmailing people, though. He get you in trouble and then be like...
I mean, don't get me wrong. He had fodder to blackmail you.
Yeah, no, he definitely did.
It's another thing, too.
But you also did this thing.
I didn't talk to that guy anymore. And it's like, you ain't hanging out with him after he got arrested for child sex trafficking in 2011? Like, 2011. Kind of. He has jet skis. I really want to know the justification when people are like, well, yeah, I talked to him, but it's just because I love fishing. I love deep sea fishing. That's the only place I can...
I know I talked to... I just never been to an island before. I needed a vacation, and he just had an island laying around, and I just never been. No, bro, that's fucked. That's fucked.
Elon Musk and Epstein were connected as well. There are messages dating him as far back. God! Elon Musk...
Why did they use this picture? Or does Elon Musk just look goofy as fuck in every picture he's in?
And Epstein were connected as well. There are messages dating him as far back as 2012 showing that he aimed to take a trip to Epstein's island. Once again, this is well after Epstein became a convicted sexual offender. Just putting that out there. 2011, 2012. It's a full year, a full calendar year. And one of these emails, Elon asks, what day/night will be the wildest party on your island? In a separate follow-up email, it reads, quote, do you have any parties planned? I've been working to the edge of sanity this year, and so once my kids head home after Christmas, I really want to hit the party scene in St. Bart's or elsewhere and let loose. The invitation is much appreciated, but a peaceful island experience is the...
One second, my mouse button got fucking stuck. $54. Oh, he was born in 1971, so he would have been 40. Would have been 40 in 2011. 40-year-old man saying, "I want to hit the party scene." Not a good look.
Opposite of what I'm looking for.
Whoa.
Mind you, he's got a kid.
I don't care.
Wait, did he say that? Did he say, wait? Invitation is much
Appreciated, but a peaceful island experience is the opposite of what I'm looking for.
Oh, yeah, he was going there to do some free shit. He said the peaceful island experience is the opposite of what I'm looking for. Brother, there's 4K, and then there's just getting caught. Like, we saw you. There was no recording, bro. All 8 billion of us saw you do this. That's basically what you just did right here.
Whoa.
I don't care if he's like, he had amazing gist.
What up, V?
Whatever. With everything we know now, how else could you take it? I want to get wild.
That's like saying the same thing to Diddy. I want to get wild at the Diddy party.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Diddy was like, I want to throw another whiteout party, whatever. You kind of look at that in a different fucking light now, too. I'm going to get, yeah, exactly. Diddy and me should get loose at your island party. And I don't mean a comment.
I said this in another video, but Diddy made a joke saying, like, or allegedly, I don't know if this is really on, but allegedly Diddy made a joke and was like, "It's your affiliate anniversary?" Apparently, I didn't even know. So yeah, happy affiliate anniversary to me, man. Hey, I'm happy to be here, bro. What is that? 2 years now? 2 years strong as an affiliate. So yeah, but yeah, no. Diddy allegedly made a joke where he was like, "You see, I'm not in the Epstein files," and somebody was like, "Motherfucker, you were his competition." The other thing, it was competing, bro. That was the Larry Bird to your magic.
Wild. Also, mind you, you're emailing this
to
a guy that got arrested for child sex trafficking a year before. That's like going up to the BTK killer and being like, "Can you teach me how to fucking tie some knots?" Is it not? Oh, I mean, he knows how to tie knots. Yeah. Holy fuck.
Obviously.
These messages are absurd considering Elon had long since attacked people for associating with Epstein, including Donald Trump himself, as recent as last year.
He was jealous.
There was some other emails shared around.
He was jealous. He didn't get to go to a party.
The win or the epic vacation email meme is not real, apparently. So, you know, just saying. There's a couple that there are files of the emails that are real and some that are not. The one being where fucking Epstein called Elon, like, I don't know, like a fucking buzzkill or something like that. That was fake. Even though people were like, "That is awesome." Which also, that's another thing too, is people being like, "That is so funny that Epstein thought Elon was a buzzkill." And you're like, that's hysterical, actually. God. One of the many
I'm not gonna lie, this is one of those things where it's like the only people that can make jokes about it are people that are so ignorant and mind numb to the situation. Because the more and more you hear about it and the more and more you understand the twisted psychological fucked up stuff that was happening, you go, "Oh, this isn't funny anymore." Like, I don't even want to make jokes. Like, this is how, like even the David situation that I made a video on about months ago, I made that video on, I barely said any jokes, anything. I reported that as just like a commentary video. I didn't react to anybody else's video. I personally made a commentary video on it because I knew so much about the situation. This shit was not even funny to me anymore, bro. It was not a funny hee hee ha ha thing. I was just like, wow, this is some dark shit. Like, you get to a point like where it's like, this is not even funny. This is literally just some Clockwork Orange psychological horror ass shit, dude.
The files are from a woman who alleges that she was drugged and sexually abused on many occasions. She claims rapper Pusha T was one of her, quote, handlers, and that she once woke up in a room with both Jay-Z and Harvey Weinstein. Good fucking God.
Yeah.
The files are also filled with various forms of media
Pusha
that are
T.
quite unnerving.
He was just on Drake's ass. He was just on Drake's ass. Pusha, bro. They said that happened in 2007. How old is Pusha T? Oh, I know all these rappers are like way older than I think they are, but no way Pusha T is as old as I think he is. 2007, he would have been 30. Fuck yeah, he could have been there, bro. He could have been there. He could have been on the fucking island. Damn. damn, my nigga Drizzy is up right now. I'm sorry. Hey, bro, he was just calling Drake all types of stuff, bro, and he was really allegedly. We have no proof. Allegedly, that's
young children, but locations from Epstein Island that have ignited all sorts of conspiracy theories online. And these photos,
I hate this video. This video is creepy, bro.
Like striped houses to what seems to be a dentist's office, surrounded by poorly crafted face masks resembling real known figures. Just very like weird, culty. Like it almost makes it seem like every conspiracy theorist that you hear about this shit was right.
That's actually the consensus on Twitter now.
Really?
Well, there's a lot of emails that I saw. I don't know if they're actually real, but they're doing things of like, I want a cheese pizza and like a.
Well, I was gonna say the Pizzagate thing. Everyone laughed about that. Whatever.
But, yeah, the thing is, from what I understand, it's like the one pizza place they were pointing to wasn't actually like that was innocent, supposedly.
I'm just saying, if you're in Jeffrey Epstein's email list, email the motherfucker about cheese pizza. You don't have to be a waterhead to realize that motherfucker ain't talking about cheesy bread. All right?
He ain't talking about Little Caesars hot and ready, bro.
Like, why are we even giving this the benefit of the doubt? You know? Wow. I mean, who knows? It's like, we got enough proof. Okay? Ain't no way. I'm not fucking messaging Jeffrey Dahmer about breadsticks and soda pop. Hey, Jeff, you want to go get breadsticks and soda pop? You're talking about a fucking Puerto Rican guy at a gay club. You know what I mean? Am I wrong? Good God. One of the most unexpected discoveries is that Epstein might be partially responsible for microtransactions in the biggest FPS of all time.
They better get rid of that shit. Hey, COD, bro. You better get rid of that, bro. You're actively doing what a groomer wants you to do, bro. It's literally called CP. Wait, my big ass head is in the way. It's literally called CP, bro. Change it. Change that shit tonight.
Of Duty. In an email from 2012, 4 months before microtransactions were added to Black Ops 2, former Activision CEO Bobby Kotick thanked Epstein for an offer and for the fun he had with him and his team of experts. Throughout a specific email conversation among Pablos Holman, Epstein, and Bobby Kotick, the trio discusses this topic and are all in agreement. Pablos is also quoted saying, quote, "I'm all for indoctrinating kids into an economy. People took it to the next level by giving the claims validity simply because the abbreviation for the name of the in-game currency in Call of Duty is called fucking CP. How? How? These conversations occurred around the same time that Epstein was banned from Xbox Live. In December of 2013, Epstein's
also,
account
bro,
was
you
banned
know what you got to be saying. That's a hey, look at this, bro. Look at this, bro.
Quote, Epstein was banned.
This is a prime Xbox logo, bro. Xbox 360 to be exact. You know how crazy you have to be talking on an Xbox 360 to get permanently banned? To get perma-banned? And he was on Call of Duty. I know they didn't care. He had to be saying the wildest things, bro. The wildest.
Xbox Live. In December of 2013, Epstein's account was banned for, quote, harassment threats and or the abuse of other players, meaning he was on mic potentially arguing with teens or young adults and threatening them. Enough so that you get kicked from the fucking game, even though you know personally the fucking guy who made the game. And they were still like, yeah, we have got to kick him.
Dang, I didn't even think about that. He also knew the motherfucker that made the game.
All the time in the world.
You have all the time in the world.
You
get to a spot where I'm guessing it's just the money is just coming and you don't have to do anything, to where you have enough time to literally be in a room alone with yourself on mic yelling at children in Call of Duty. This is not the only reason he was banned. Xbox would send a second message revealing that they also banned him for being a registered sex offender. You go to Xbox. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that came second.
Oh.
Listen, Galt is verbally abusing children. Oh, nope, he's a sexual offender. Okay. No more Call of Duty and Halo for you, buddy. The recent batch of files also revealed that Epstein was an avid enjoyer of Battle Royale games. In an email, Epstein was excited about the upcoming Battle Royale mode added to Black Ops 4 and wanted to buy stock in Activision, thinking it would be a big success. And in the same email, he also mentions Fortnite, which online investigators found was allegedly one of his favorite games. There are pages of documents mentioning Fortnite, and one in particular showed that Epstein had purchased $26 worth of V-Bucks.
What was in the item shop that day, bro?
This led down to a rabbit hole that allegedly uncovers his old account by matching the username Little Jeff1.
Littlest Jeff.
Littlest Jeff.
by matching the username.
No, bro. Why is his name Littlest Jeff, bro? Nah, bro. Why is his name Littlest Jeff? Oh, dog, what? No, there's no reason for this to be his name.
This Jeff1 to a YouTube email that showed the account had the same name. Here's the thing saying about that and the video game stuff, because it sounds absurd and like who gives a fuck. It's just the sheer reach, and it's just that it is in everything.
He was in
I mean, it's
everything.
fucking makes you just. I mean, like in every aspect of life, of anything, it seems like this motherfucker had his hand in it. It's insane. 4chan is notorious for dark and seedy posts, but it turns out that
I ain't never
Epstein
been on
might have had a
4chan,
hand
bro.
in creating one of its most polarizing pages. The poll board is one of the most active boards in all of 4chan and is known for cultivating a lot of horrible beliefs that are now popular in American politics. Epstein was a regular user of 4chan, and one of his favorite places
I'm
to
not
visit
surprised.
and share was the U board, or the 4chan Yuri board. He also regularly viewed Overwatch porn, and at one point emailed a Five Nights at Freddy's porn gift to a friend from a thread about Mercy Doggy Styles POV. What am I?
Well, yeah, what are these words?
Mercy Doggy Style POVs with the subject, quote, amazing animations.
Buddy made the subject line. You feel me, V? Buddy literally said, "Ooh, this shit. This shit. Wait, 1 second. Oh fuck! I need a subject. Amazing animation. Nigga, this is not Toy Story. This is not Moana, bro. What are we talking about? Amazing animation. What are we talking about? Amazing animation. Bro said that like he watched Jujutsu Kaisen season 3, bro. He like he watched Attack on Titan 4. He talking about amazing. Get out my face, bro.
True purveyor of the arts. True purveyor of the arts. What's interesting about this is just that, like, I feel like sometimes people think it's like this extravagant, eyes wide shut, oh, it's mansions and it's delicate and it's fine art. And it's like, no, he's just as, it's all the shit that, like, is normalized with normal culture and your regular down-to-earth people, whatever. It's like, no, this is still the same shit that they're sending each other, except they have their hands in everything. He also had ties to 4chan's creator,
motion.
Chris Poole, and was very fond of him, often calling him, quote,
This is 4chan's creator? Makes sense.
To 4chan's creator, Chris Poole, and was very fond of
AKA
him, often
Moot.
calling him, quote, interesting and bright. In a recent released email, both Epstein and Chris met up and chatted a day after Political User Board was created, leaving many to believe that Epstein had some sort of influence in the creation of the board. And if true, this would mean he is responsible for creating some of the most heinous online cultures and movements within the last 2 decades. This bombshell discovery led to people scrubbing the board for any post from or related to Epstein, and this led to a post from 2019 alleging that Epstein was swapped out with a decoy inmate the morning he was found dead. Roberto Grijalava was a guard at the Metropolitan Correctional Center where Epstein was held, and made a post on the political board on the day Epstein was found hanging in a cell. In the post, he alleges that at 4:15 a.m., Epstein was removed from his cell and taken to a medical care in a wheelchair, but not a single nurse on duty ever saw or spoke to him. Next, an unmarked van pulls up and a man in a military gear gets out of the back. The van did not sign in and the license plate was never recorded. After that, Epstein was moved to a single-person cell where he was found dead that morning. At first, people were skeptical of the claim until documentation was found confirming that Roberto was working at the correctional facility at this time. Not only that, but the post was subpoenaed for court records. With all this talk around 4chan, another famous theory has been revived now that more files have been released. Pizzagate was a massive conspiracy theory in 2016, which alleged that high-ranking members of the Democratic Party were linked to a pedophilia ring located inside a local pizza shop in Washington,
I have heard
D.C.
of this. Okay. Still crazy, but
the reason for its revival is that numerous files use the word pizza in different contexts, such as head counts for pizza and asking if anyone in Austin wanted pizza. During the original Pizzagate scandal, people began incorrectly linking foods to children using keywords like ice cream, cheese, or hot dogs. Now it seems like people are doing the same thing, making large assumptions about the connections between specific food-based words and the evil things that took place on Epstein's island. It's important to take all this with a grain of salt, as many of the messages are strange and could be interpreted as cryptic. But due to the evil things that are actually occurring, it's almost like anything and everything is possible. There was a lot of disinformation in 2016, and many people are concerned that the same thing is happening again with the recent revival of this topic. Many popular claims online are being proven false by the day, so I'm sure even when this comes out, shit will have been proven false. So you gotta do the research.
Take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. For example, one post gaining tons of traction online is that Epstein had a bank account named Ball after a religious demonic.
I've seen this.
This is likely because of a typo in a document after it was scanned through an OCR software that was the phrase bank name replaced with ball name. Which I don't know, dude. Motherfucker probably does have a bank account.
Probably does.
Yeah, that's where they draw the line.
I'm the devil. Yeah, exactly. It was probably bank. No, probably motherfucker thought he was the devil. Okay? Because of how powerful and wide-reaching Jeffrey Epstein was, it seems like he had an influence in way more than you would expect. It's hard to make sense of it all. But don't let the goofier side of these conspiracy theories and the jokes online deter you from the fact that this person has committed some of the most fucked up crimes in recent human history, and that it's involved with so many people that are in the public light. I mean, it's just fucking insane. And now it's become so normalized where people will joke about like, oh, are you on Epstein's list? That I feel like it's like not keeping in mind just how fucking horrible it is, you know. I know people in time, as time goes on, the more, you know, it's almost like 9/11 jokes or it's whatever, where it's just a horrible atrocity, but over time we're able to stomach it. But it feels like even after this person's been gone, so much more is still being revealed, and like it feels like the shit's still going on, you know. And we're finding out more about these fucking evil people that are still walking among us. It's just fucking creepy, and I want to take time to, you know, just talk about it. It's fucking insane, man. It's fucking absolutely insane. Also, some of the emails too, is it real about the whole, like, what is it, George Bush eating baby shit out of people's intestines or like, or what?
What, cuz? If any of this shit is ever, if any, Lord up in heaven, flood this bitch again, please, please. I was waiting until the end of the video to say like, oh yeah, like, you know, they also had like Life Touch in there, which does everybody's like school photos and stuff. So he really had like photos of like millions of children. And then also too, not just, you know, that, but also, you know, like they apparently Wayfair was in the files, and they had that whole thing about having like furniture with like children's names on it like years ago, and that was a whole thing. Like I was gonna talk about that, but he was eating what out of where? Former president, by the way. No, bro, this shit is disgusting. This shit is like, this shit appalling.
Whatever the fuck it is. Some of these claims are so insane. In your brain, my initial reaction to it is there's no way.
There's no way, yeah.
There's a fucking pedophile island where people go vacation, have fun at. I don't know anymore, dude. I don't know.
I can't wait for the Netflix documentary.
And Netflix will be right there.
Netflix rubbing their hands, man.
Or that motherfucker who makes the Monster Show.
Oh, yeah.
Monster Jeffrey Epstein. And he'll try to do something and make him like, well, this is why he did it. He like always sympathizes the fucking serial killers. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I feel like everybody tries to do that nowadays. Stop trying to sympathize these villains, bro. They're horrible people. Stop doing that. They'll be like, oh, but he had a bad childhood. Okay. Get a therapist. Who told him to do that?
This is just such a crazy topic. Once again, don't let the jokes and conspiracy theories deter you from the fact that this shit is real. It's still fucking happening. You think it's just stopping with Jeffrey Epstein's island? Fuck no, dude. It's all over the place.
Anyway, thank you, Mr. Hunter Hancock. Oh, Sabrina. It's not your time to shine, big dog. Anyway, final thoughts. I'm just kind of waiting for more of this to unfold. We are still in the the climax. We might not even be at the climax. We might still be in the rising action of this whole situation. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe I'll make another video on it, but this is just insane. Anyway, for the people over on YouTube, our time has come to an end. If you want to see the reactions live in real time, twitch.tv/Brando or whatever, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.